Everyone, it's that time of year where everyone talks about the best of the year. And on this channel, we're talking about the best chapters of the year for the series I covered. That means Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, Dan Dan, Sakamoto Days, Black Clover, My Hero Academia, and Kaiju number 8. Now, these chapters are not in order by any means. They are just chapters I really enjoyed. If you're new here, my name is Yuno, and now you know. If you like this video at any point, leaving a like will be appreciated. If you want to see more, check out the channel and my other videos. And if you like what you see, kick back, stay a while, and hit the subscribe button. Now, on to the video. Chapter 212, The Ripening. This chapter is my fault. I blame myself. I'll take full responsibility. Throughout the Culling games, I kept saying we were getting too many W's. Yuji convincing Higuruma to add the point transfer rule, Megami winning his battle, Yuta winning a three-way deadlock, Hikari giving us a performance of the lifetime, and Maki fully awakening and killing the last of the Zenin. Everything was looking up. Even Yuji was saying this in this chapter. But man, what a cross-up. Yo-Yo Rosu reveals herself. Seeing Megami in despair like this killed me. But it didn't end there. Sukuna switched places with Yuji, taking out Hana. I'm thinking Megami and Sukuna were about to fight here, but no. He taken Yuji's finger, made it a curse object, and feeds it to Megami. Just when I thought Yuji lost enough, he sees Sukuna take over Megami's body. This just made everything we worked so hard for all for nothing. This chapter messed me up. Chapter 215, Fearsome Wound Part 7. Yuji is fighting Sukuna, with Megami partially holding Sukuna back. This is what I wanted to see, Yuji giving everything Sukuna deserves. But in JJK tradition, jumping is the name of the game, and my goat Maki comes into frame, even shocking Sukuna. With few words exchanged, Maki and Yuji get right at it. This is a duo I've been waiting to see. Pure hands. And shout out to Yuji for being able to keep up with everyone. I love that Sukuna compliments Maki. This chapter was cold, but of course, it ends with Sukuna getting away. Chapter 221, Gain and Loss. This chapter is here strictly for how monumental it was. The return of the GOAT, the strongest sorcerer in the modern era. Satoru Gojo. When the day this happened, Twitter was full of joy. Gojo's freedom brought world peace, and hope for the characters winning. As soon as he was out, the shit talking begins. I think you should pick your words more wisely. They're about to be your last. Come on, who wasn't hype about that? Then Gojo and Sukuna clashing, just to resurface the combos about who would win in the battle between them. Then Kenjaku asked Gojo, "Don't you expect to lose?" And one of the most mean panels of JJK history, the king himself replying, "Nah, I'd win." Chapter 226, The Decisive Battle in the Inhabited Demon-Infested Shinjuku, Part 4. I wish I could put the whole string of Gojo vs Sukuna fights in here, because it was so much fun reading it week to week. This chapter certainly stood out to me. One thing I'll say is weird is that no one told Gojo that Sukuna domain was open. Choso clearly knew, so why wasn't this information relayed to him? Anywho, Gojo uses reverse curse technique to heal his neck and keep the battle going. Gojo shows how insanely skilled he is, standing in the middle of the shrine, taking all the slashes, and still confident that his curse technique is stronger. While fighting hand to hand, Gojo shows his arsenal of skills, simple domain, even reverse curse technique to heal his curse technique. This chapter is a great example, one of many in this fight, where it shows it's all about how you use your techniques. There was no random power-ups, it was a game of chess on how to use what you've been given and the knowledge of everything that's been given. Chapter 235, The Decisive Battle in the Inhabited Demon-Infested Shinjuku, Part 13. This chapter was godlike. Week after week, the fight between Sukuna and Gojo has been leveling up more and more, and this chapter right here skyrockets Jujutsu Kaisen as one of the peaks in Shonen Jump currently. This is one of the best fights in modern Shonen, and man, this is such a great display of the strongest character archetype. Gojo heals his arm and get right back to business, making Sukuna feel uneasy for the first time in a millennium. Gojo putting everything in the right place to take out not only Mahoraga, but Sukuna too, unleashing a city-scaled hollow purple. What a display from Gojo. Chapter 236, Heading South. This was a bittersweet chapter. The week leading up to this chapter was insane. I hopped on Twitter one day and saw "Gay when I catch you" trending, so I deleted the app and waited for the chapter to come out to do the reaction. And boy, weren't we blindsided. After a week break of Gojo taking out Mahoraga and putting Sukuna on the thin line of death, we were greeted with Gojo in the afterlife. Many people will go back and forth about this chapter, but I think this was a beautiful close to Gojo's character. Being the strongest was just his personality to everyone in the world. Now that he lost, he doesn't have to hold that weight of expectations being on him. He's finally free. Seeing the panel of him dead on the ground was heartbreaking. Sukuna had not only been playing Gojo, but the reader the whole time. No matter the outcome of this fight, Gojo really showed off in here. Maybe this will age poorly and he'll come back, who knows. But this might be one of my favorite chapters in the series. And those are the best chapters of Jujutsu Kaisen in 2023. We have more videos coming out with Sakamoto Days, Chainsaw Man, My Hero Academia, and many more. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to watch them all. If you enjoyed this video, leaving a like will be appreciated. Happy New Year, thanks for watching, and until next time, you know where to find you.